Hello and welcome to King's Bounty The Legend. You may have seen or may have not seen that I have recently played King's Bounty Crossworlds for the very first time, my first time playing King's Bounty as a whole. But I kind of knew this going in, that King's Bounty Crossworlds is basically the second game in this series, or the third one if you count the 1990 version. But let's not. This is the 2008 version, and Crossworlds is a GOTY edition of the 2009 game, I believe. Yeah, but the thing was, I was playing the introduction, and there was a lot of callbacks to this game, and I had hoped it wouldn't go much further than telling you about the main character, the protagonist of this game, becoming a hero of time and needing to be kind of, there is a second invasion of demons, and the kind of the setup of the game is we need to find the protagonist of the first game again to help us with the second coming of the demons. But it went a bit further than that, honestly. The callbacks were getting so frequent that I honestly thought, well, I better just stop right here and go get the first game and play that instead, because now I'm kind of lost what all the terminology is about and such. So instead of continuing my look at Crossworlds, we'll be taking a look at The Legend, which I probably should have done. Turning this down just a bit. So yeah, we'll play a new game of King's Bounty, The Legend. I'm gonna play it normal because I have no experience with these games. I'd rather play a paladin, although now I know canonically it is this guy. This is the basically when you start the second game, you actually have a portrait in your inventory depicting this character as the hero of time. But I'd rather be playing a paladin, I think. Yeah, I like the aesthetic of this guy more than this guy. A relentless fighter of evil, the paladin is a class that bridges the gap between warrior and mage. He evenly develops his capacity with both might and magic. The paladin learns mind skills easily. Only a paladin can learn the skill Holy Anger and Runestone. In developing his mind skill, a paladin receives greater advantages when fighting against undead and demons compared with other classes. Hang on, let me... just a smidge more, it's getting pretty loud. Right, so if we change the class, the name changes of our hero. Thing is, they mentioned him in the second game, and I don't think there is any sort of save game immigration. So Bill Gilbert is the canonical name that the character has. I'm still not sure if having a main character called Bill Gilbert is charming or just silly. So at least we'll go by his full name, William Gilbert. Hang on, is that how you spell it? Hang on. Yeah, it's just Gilbert, no double L, nothing. Yeah. Will be William Gilbert. He wasn't letting himself be called Bill Gilbert until he was a little older. So now we'll be going by William. Yeah, are these the same emblems than the first game? Roughly, right? Yeah, I think the second one has a unicorn stuffed in there. So yeah, we'll be William Gilbert, we will be a paladin, we'll play on normal. This emblem is fine, looks very paladin-y like. There we go.
King Mark's ascent to the throne was unusual for the glorious kingdom of Darien. During the solemn ceremony, Prince Karl relinquished the throne to his younger brother. Having passed the crown, Karl retired to a remote location in the provinces, there dedicating himself to science, which held a far greater attraction to him than power. Thus, the younger Prince Mark became king, and soon was called wise for his deeds. For long years, nothing darkened the rule of Mark the Wise. Trouble seemed to flee the kingdom, and the people sincerely loved and respected their ruler. But the king grew sad, for he was not blessed with children. Science and magic proved useless, and so the king appealed to the gods of Endoria, and his prayer was heard. The gods sent him a baby, a beautiful girl, and the king named her after the brightest star in the night sky, Amelie.
Right. Which we now know is the main protagonist of the second game. Kind of a spoiler there, but alright. Well, that's what you get for playing the second game first.
As the years went by, the gods looked on as the fate of Darien turned. First, news from the elven lands ceased, and then there arose armed conflicts between old allies. First the dwarves, and then it was the pirates from the Islands of Freedom who became too bold. Perhaps worse was the restlessness from within. The undead were on the rise. Robbery became commonplace. The Mages complained of strange surges of magic, and storms and earthquakes, formerly quite rare, began to sweep the kingdom.
He said mages instead of mages.
However, these difficulties only strengthened the spirit of those who would dedicate their lives to the service of the kingdom. True heroes are wanted always, and today, young knights, guarantors of stability and keepers of the peace across their native lands and the whole world of Endoria, are completing their training in the Knight's Temple. Young knight, your time has come. Your mentor Richard awaits in the training center. A single step is all that separates you from a life filled with breathtaking adventure. So go now. Show the world what you can do.
Oh, I'm actually surprised we're not some kind of king or... well, I thought that likely we would be the prince. Oh, it seems like this game doesn't... I should check if it does, but it doesn't support 1440p. You are in the Darien Knight's Temple, where your mentor Iron Richard will determine your future. Quest log updated. Alright, this all seems quite familiar. Let's see. Yeah, this is the right resolution. I'm getting black bars on the sides. Oh well. Let's talk to Iron Richard then. Well, William Gilbert, come. Stand still and listen to me closely. The time of study was finished for you. From the moment when you entered this hall, it is time that you face the tests. Know that these tests will determine your destiny. What will be your choice? As a top student, you have the right to refuse the test. In this case, I will decide myself where you are to serve. I know you well, so I think you'll be satisfied. I think I'd better take the test. You do my heart good, William. I'm proud of you. So here's the first task. Every self-respecting knight is obliged to kill dragons and save beautiful princesses. At least that's what the common people think, thanks to those catchy pop songs which the bards sing in the taverns. Right. And we can't disappoint them, right? In the first room you will find a dragon and a princess that you must save. Good luck. My faith will become my shield. Maybe faith is a good shield, but a weapon still helps. Take the sword from the chest. I hope this time you don't have some stupid vow to worry us like ye shall not take a weapon after dawn. Am I supposed to beat a dragon with a training sword? Thank you for the sword, I'll use it well. Let's have a little bit more faith here. Let's just say thank you for the sword. Of course you can't handle the dragon by yourself, so a troop of knights and horsemen will go with you. Right, I'll take... so that... I don't think that was much of a choice. If we'd picked the other one, you could have placed this exact same dialogue here. We'll see how skilled a commander you are. Of course, you may also act with cunning. Your task is to rescue the princess, so you may leave the dragon alive if you choose. On the other hand, a real knight always goes bravely into combat, and combat experience is always a good thing. Alright, William, go ahead. Now I'll sort this dragon out for sure, thank you. Quest log updated. You found an item, training sword. Let's see, Dr. Iron Richard, the first trial saved the princess who was kidnapped by the dragon. Your training in a night school is completed, it's time for the final trials, which may determine the path your life will take. I wonder what that's about. Let's see, hero. There we go. Anything else? Or we can leave. We can, but let's not. Entrance. Well, they just have skeletons sitting around here. There's something. Gold. 100 gold. Among the ashes you discover a heavy purse. You certainly appreciate this tradition of burying the deceased with a part of his property, in order that they might live better in the next world. I think we got that exact same message in the tutorial of the second game. Maybe it's kind of an in-joke. Can we make a save? Let's. So where? There's the princess, right? Oh, it's a dummy. Yeah, it wouldn't be much of a dragon if he didn't have treasure. Enemy troop weak. Oh, I pressed A and now it was on auto combat. So what can we do? There probably wasn't much of a... Emerald Green Dragon. Leadership 1600, level 5. Neutral. Attack. Dismiss? Well, we can dismiss it. It's not ours to dismiss. So we can't move any closer, can we? The enemy will counterattack. Should probably get at those chests. I don't have much of a clue of what I'm doing. Alright. Let me reload that. How about you go for the chests? Oh. So you have spells as well. Ah, alright, we have action points. Oh, that's just the right defense we have. So can I tell how much? No. Just gold. There you go. You can do some healing as well. How about you move over here? You can't do anything and you only have 2 action points, so you just defend. He's still gonna go for it. Oh, I should have gotten the chest. Damn it. Bless. Where take him. Just attack. Well, we didn't lose as much. And we got some gold out of it. That was the gold that was already that we already took. Yeah, this game doesn't seem to have any key bindings or whatnot. Alright, we can dig for treasure. Did our quest log change? Give the princess to Iron Richard. Princess in quotations. Yeah. Have you saved the princess yet? Or I'm going to be waiting around here all afternoon. I have saved the princess. Here she is, I mean, her remains. Anyway, here they are. I saw the inscription on a dummy. On one of them belongs to a Richard Irontooth. Does this name mean anything to you? The handwriting is pretty familiar. Yeah, let's tell him that his name is on it. Oh, how perceptive you are. Alright, I'll tell you. But let's keep it a secret. This dummy has been used for tests for quite a while. I used to get chased around by the dragon too. Only back then they put the dummy on wheels. So yes, I scratched the inscription. Back then my nickname was the Iron Tooth. Then I lost my Iron Tooth in a good fight. In another fight. So then I became just Iron Richard. Right. I have another couple of questions. How long are you going to entertain me with your chatter? I've saved the princess, here she is, I mean her remains. Anyway, here you are. Fine, I hope the dragon made you run a lot. William, give me that dummy. It needs to be saved a couple of more times today. Take it, so what's next? The nest test will be more difficult, I'm sorry. I made a mistake myself there, but so is this a test with a nest, or is that supposed to be next test? I don't know. In the second room, a malicious necromancer with a whole army of skeletons and zombies awaits you. You are to kill the villain and take the book of death from him. Is that clear? So yeah, this clearly seems to be next rather than nest. Ah yes, take these scrolls. I think that they will come in handy in your combat with the Dark Wizard. The Necromancer will use magic for sure, so keep your eyes open. Okay, I'll kill him, but how do I use these magic scrolls? During combat you can open the book and read a scroll. If the spell works, the scroll disappears. You can also learn a scroll and then the spell will stay in the book forever. Learned spells can be upgraded, which increases their power. To learn a spell from a scroll, you must open the right skill in the magic school, or the destruction or chaos, in the magic skill tree of your character. Then, in the spell book, you can turn scrolls into spells with the help of magic crystals. The more magic crystals you have, the more spells you can learn and upgrade. I have another couple of questions. No, that's the only question we can ask. Testoids, let's talk later. Scroll. You find a magic scroll, flaming arrow. You find a magic scroll, slow. I'm guessing we should probably move these around. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. For tutorial, it doesn't seem to be explaining a whole lot. Maybe they expect you to read the manual. That'd be a change. Let's go see about this necromancer. Hold on, let's see about those. That seems rather useful to get. So this is mind, might, magic, right. Hmm. 10% extra experience. Yeah, that seems like a no-brainer, no? This skill allows the hero to sell items and scrolls at a higher price. You can upgrade it even further. Seems to go up to 20%. So yeah, in this game it seems that even though we're inside, we're still on our horse. That was something I liked about the second game. Once we got inside, we got off the horse, but maybe that still happens. Could be. A figure in a black loose cowl. Necromancer. So I see another brave warrior approaches who wishes to separate me from life. But you will choose the way of darkness, or you will die. You can't win me over. I'm not interested in the darkness. Defend yourself, Necromancer. A true paladin has come. In the name of the Holy Inquisition, you will die, child of the darkness. Master, I wish to go the way of the darkness. No, let's not go for long speeches. Let's just say you will die, child of darkness. So what do we have here? See, I'm surprised there's not any form of a combat order interface. It's not who gets to go first and who gets to go second, yada yada yada, nothing like that. I'm not really sure how many, what those numbers mean. Yeah, it's like stacks, isn't it? There are four, basically four of these horsemen in this stack. Something like that. Let's advance him a little. Let's defend. There are no wounded, right, so you can't heal them up any further than they are. Oh, we can go around that way as well. Let's all move down here. No, we'd better move you, not attack. Wow, what? Magic pole axe does 155 damage, killed 3 priests, the troop is killed. That's because I think we'll kill the whole stack of them. Yeah, there they go. Let's have you move further away. Right. Kills 8. So hopefully, there they go. He's doing something. How do I use spells? Can I? Well, we lost our priests, that's a shame. Give the book to Iron Richard. Your training in the night school is completed. It's time for the final trials, which may determine your oh right, that's the same text, didn't change. So what? Is Necromancer now intimately acquainted with the death he so loved? I've killed the Necromancer and brought you the book. Fine, good job, William. By the way, did you happen to notice anything unusual about the Necromancer? What should I have noticed? He had a terrible face and he was commanding a skeleton. He was commanding skeletons, a typical Necromancer. Magic, he didn't use the spells that Necromancers normally use. His aura. It was the aura of a priest, and the undead creatures in his troop were afraid of their commander. Yeah, I think it was about... I at least noticed he was using magic spells. You are right. Actually, it was not a necromancer at all. It was Father William, one of the temple's priors. Is it? Oh, so I guess his name is actually William. It is not. It was Father William. He's not saying our name, because then he would be saying our full name. So we're a bit unlucky with the name William there. One of the temple's priors, who kindly agreed to play the role of the necromancer in the test. He's aged, naturally, and his spells don't work well with the undead. The point is, undead creatures under his command take more penalties. Does that mean I killed Father William? Don't worry, it's not the first time he took part in this test. Actually, he's perfectly alright and is waiting for the next student to come in. Okay, give me the damn book. Here it is. What's the last test? Yes, only the final test remains. You know that ancient temples and abandoned treasuries are the main source of gold and rare magic artifacts and spells. So searching for treasures and artifacts will be your next step. Go into catacombs. There are a few chests buried there, and in one of them there's a piece of my armor. You must bring it back, and the rest of the racks you can take for yourself. Is that clear? It's clear. Yeah, I actually know how to dig. I kind of wonder what the difference is by doing this. There we go. A cartwheel. +2 to defense, -1 to intellect. Well, the thing is, how badly do we need defense and how badly do we need intellect? I don't know. Oh, hang on. Magic crystals. Old shoes. +1 defense. Sure. Seems like we weren't wearing any shoes. Or maybe just not any magical shoes. Dwarven beer. A jug of barley ale. Gives 20 of rage, -20 of mana. Right, this is just a one-use item. So we actually do get to fight this. Oh, why not? Gold. Wow. All right. Oh, I pressed W. I was trying to move the camera upwards. Okay. Let's have you. Why not? And you can go to get the treasure then. Oh, he's actually poisoned. I should have probably killed the other one because he hits harder, doesn't he? Well. You can get the chest next. $280 gold. We should probably heal him. There he goes. You can attack that one. Well, we lost our farmers. That's sad. You've taken the rusty knight's boots out of the chest. By the way, your iron masters wear just the same boots as these artifacts. So I'm guessing these are the these are the boots we're looking for. But let's see if we can find some more stuff. The battle has commenced. Kill 7, kill 6 or 7. Let's move in. Kills 4 or 6. Kills 5 or 6. He didn't counter, that's a shame. Kills 7. Now one of you needs to get the chest. Magic scroll. He is stuck. No, that's not. Horseman 4 current 110. So he's 110 health and. Okay. Yeah, we can't do anything really. Let's have you defend. Yeah. Are you stuck? Seems like it. Well, getting close to level 2. Clay bowl. +5 to mana, -1 to intellect. Intellect influences magical attacks and the power of spells. Every 7 points of intellect increases magic damage inflicted by the hero by 10%, and every 15 point increases the duration of spell effects by 1 turn. So yeah, one mana less at this point doesn't really. 1 intellect less and 5 extra so we can cast more spells is not too bad. Why not? Let's open it right away. Gold. Let's have you move up. Kill 6, kill 6 to 8. So this takes care of the whole stack at once. Yeah, that's our heavy hitter. Kills 3, kills 17. Let's go for that one. Let's have you defend, see what this does. Now he still gets to retaliate even though he's defending. It's good to know. 3 points shy of leveling up. Iron tooth. Hey, we found a tooth. Plus 20 to leadership, I don't know. But let's... maybe he wants it back. Oh, that's it, eh? So, I guess we're not able to level up in the tutorial, maybe. Or do enemies respawn? No, that wouldn't make sense now, do it? No. I was looking if there was a reaction about the Iron Tooth, but it doesn't look like it. So what? Have you found a treasure? My legs are numb from standing here. I'm going to be late for the feast. I think I found what you needed. By the way, what is that strange luminescence luminescence that I saw above the buried chests? Wow, the boot. So that's what I put into the damn chest. I've been looking for it a whole month and I could never find it. It's been rusted through for a long time. Luminescence, you say? That's your gift revealing itself. It's a pretty rare gift, I should say. Humans with such gifts are able to find secrets hidden in the ground. Treasures, for examples. That means I've passed the test. Yes, you passed. Well done. Well. Oh, look at this. The coins that I hid for a rainy day. They're still inside the heel. So, how about the test? Ah yes, let's consider everything in the right order. So, the rescuing the princess. Not bad, not bad. But, dragon hunting. To be honest with you, it's not your strongest point. You could become a good evil spirit slayer. You passed the test, so that's good. But there's one more thing. That last test you passed brilliantly, and I think you can become a fine treasure searcher. Treasure searcher? Yes, to tell you the truth, it's been a long time since I have seen a student who had such a potential for becoming a good treasure searcher. Besides, with your gift of seeing treasures, this gift should serve the benefit of the Darien crown. Of course, let's see. Actually, I was thinking about military service. Is that still a possibility? Of course, all that sounds pretty good, but I have always dreamed of glorious feats, not about hunting for treasure. Yeah, let's take the second one. Don't worry, your future life will be 1,000 times more interesting and dangerous than you've dreamed. You'll explore deep caves, high mountains, and faraway countries. Probably all Andoria will know your name, William Gilbert. In the name of all the Council of Mentors of the Night School of Darien, I, Chief Mentor Iron Riches, proclaim you to be a full knight. Be honest and fair, carry the title with pride and dignity, and may your deeds, for the glory of Darien, and your knight's honor bring you fame throughout the centuries. I serve Darien. I am recommending you for the royal service as a treasure searcher. Here, take these reference letters to His Majesty King Mark the Wise, and don't forget the teacher. Don't forget your teacher. Come by to the Knight's Temple whenever you like. I will always be glad to see you. After these years together, you've become almost like a son to me. Young, high-spirited, and certainly talented. You'll become a fine knight. Now get out of here. They're waiting for you in the castle. And I have a couple more of you knuckleheads that I need to test. Thank you, Mentor. I'll see you later. Yeah, the text is actually quite small, so I had a bit of an issue reading some parts of it there. So I take it we can just leave now. King Mark. Young man, I am the King of Darien, Mark Lenner II. I was informed that you are the youth who is applying to be our official treasure searcher. But let me ask you, what are your qualifications? This position is too important to entrust the job to the first comer. And indeed, you are not the first to apply. Here are the letters of reference from my mentor at the night school. Oh, so it is you, William. Iron Richard told me about quite a talented and promising young man. When I raised the subject of the new treasure searcher, I hope you'll be able to handle all your new responsibilities. So it is decided. Of my loyal will, I the King of Darien, Mark Leonard II, do declare the knight by the name of William to be my royal treasure searcher, and confer upon him the title of Viscount, and all the regalia which thereunto append. I am happy to serve you, your majesty. And now, William, you are to take up the first task immediately. We shall see if you can manage to find our missing plugins? Recently, the tax collector was robbed as he was bringing some plugins to the castle. Plugins. It seems to be their coin? The crime was committed by a robbers gang on the eastern road. The robbers escaped, and the guards who were sent to chase them collected only a small part of what was stolen. You shall recover the rest of the loss, all 400 plugin, and punish the robbers. No problem, consider them as good as found. Haha, we'll consider as soon as we have something to consider. I can't see even a single plugin at the moment. I'd like to clarify what it is I'm looking for. What are plugins? Yeah, what are plugins? It's very simple. We have replaced the old tax system by plugins, special tokens made of precious metal. Every citizen buys a certain number of plugins from us annually. Plugins are a symbol of honesty and loyalty to Darien. They give the people the right to elect a mayor, or be granted a loan, even place their sons in court, or evade prison by receiving a royal pardon. Thus, all the right-minded people receive the protection of the crown, and the sale of the plugins assures that the kingdom treasury remains full. Don't really like the sound of that. Sounds like a social credit system with more steps. Or less steps. You can basically buy social credit. Excellent idea, thank you for the explanation. So we can only reply that it's an excellent idea. Oh, here's Princess Amelie. Hello, Uncle. Father said that now you'll be instead of Uncle Veer. Great. Uncle Veer always brought me beautiful jewelry and sweets when he returned from his adventures. Oh. Girl fell silent and blushed confusedly. I'm sorry, I forgot that first I need to introduce myself. My name is Princess Amelie, and my father is called His Majesty King of Darien, Mark Leonard II, although his name is just Dad or Mark. And he is not second, he's the only one. Nice to meet you, Your Highness. I'm your new treasure searcher. My name is William. I am a paladin. Forgive my daughter, William. She is a mischievous little princess. Despite her divine origin, I hope she hasn't wearied you with chatter. Not at all, Your Majesty. You have quite a nice daughter. Daddy, the girl slightly raised her voice and stamped her foot. I had an idea. That's the wrong word. That's the wrong form. It should be a, not an. I had a deal with you. I don't prevent you from talking to the uncles who come to see you, and I'm a good girl, right, Uncle William? Yes, you are the best child I ever saw, Your Highness. And how do you remember and pronounce all these, Your Highness, and Uncle Aaron, and Uncle Richard? I am just Emily. It's easier to remember. I figured it out myself. Huh. So, the thing I don't understand is that didn't the king that got the daughter of Emily, didn't he give up his position as king to his younger brother? It was the older brother, right, that got the daughter, or was it the younger brother that got the daughter while he was king? Or is she like his niece? No, she says the king is her father. Is that will that be clarified later, or did they make a mistake? Because so far the translation or the writing doesn't seem quite up to par. Let's see. Do you know Uncle De Veer, the former treasure searcher? Yes, we were friends. He brought a real little horned horse to me, and also he showed me some lightning in a can, and told many stories about pink dragons, and about ghost ship, and about a terrible kraken. Have you heard about a fish that's the size of the biggest ship ever? I wonder if it swallows you. Will you be scared? He told me about a real shoe of a titan. And do you also know that dragons like to kidnap princesses? Aren't you scared? Oh, uncle, you are so old and still believe in fairy tales. First, I'm still a little girl, and dragons kidnap only adult princesses. And second, if a dragon kidnaps me, then a prince on a white horse will appear and he will save me. That happens in all the fairy tales. I even had a dream that the prince on a magic horse saves me. Only the horse was not white, but made of wood for some reason. Besides, my dad would protect me from a dragon. My father is a real king, and he has a real big army. The army will beat the dragon, and it'll fly away hungry. Do you want me to bring you a flower from faraway lands? Yes, I want a flower, but not from faraway countries. I like closer ones, because when you carry the flowers from far away, it will dry up. One day, Uncle Veer brought me a pretty flower, not only red, but blue. It was Gabarius. He said that it's a magic elven flower, but my horned horse ate the flower, and I scolded it. But I scolded it quietly, so that the horse wouldn't get upset and go away. I was glad to chat with you, Amelie, but right now I have a lot of things to do. Well, that was quite a useful conversation. You have anything more to say? I do hope, William, that you have brought us good news and a bag full of plugins. Can we ask him about anything? I don't have time for gossip, my young servant. I hope your questions are of some importance. I'd like to ask you about your daughter, Princess Amelie. I don't know if you've heard this. Amelie is my adopted daughter. Ha! Sadly, I cannot have children. Even our best mages, or mages, as the introduction called it, and doctors have failed to cure me of this plight, whether it be illness or curse. So yeah, they still don't mention that it's his brother's. Yeah, well, Emily was gifted to them by the gods, but anyway. But the royal family must be continued. Even my brother, who has little to do with politics, understands that much. Besides, my wife and I wanted to have a child. We wanted to care for a child, and I wanted a descendant to whom I could leave the throne. And so I prayed to all the light gods of Andoria, and the gods replied. They cured you? No, one day at the door of my bedroom I found a basket, inside of which was a baby, a beautiful girl sent to me by the gods. The guards swore that they didn't close their eyes, and they were completely at a loss to explain how the basket arrived at the door. And when the baby was taken to the temple to be given a name, the gods themselves spoke to me. They said I was to call the girl Amelie, after the brightest star in the sky, and they predicted a most unusual fate. A child sent by gods? I know it sounds incredible. She looks and behaves like a common child, but she has never been ill, never. Even the wildest beasts do not touch the princess when she walks in the forest, and words spoken by her often come true, and in her dreams she can see places she has never been, and people which she has never known. And she knows a thing or two about human nature. Amelie has a sense for good and bad things. She can distinguish lies from truth with great ease. She likes you, William, and I rely on the senses of my daughter. Remember this. What happened to the previous searcher? Well, didn't he get killed by the robbers? His name was Tavir. He was a worthy searcher, and it was thanks in large part to him that our treasury was regularly filled with gold. And it was through his effort as well that the Academy sorcerers acquired many rare artifacts and ancient manuscripts to study. Once he told us that in one such manuscript he found mention of a mythical temple of the undead. We tried to dissuade him from searching this place, but to no avail. A few days later our searcher to left for parts unknown, and we never set eyes upon him again. So he didn't get killed by the robbers? He just left? Or was that another searcher? Do they have multiple treasure searchers? Or was the no, hang on. No, those are separate persons. No. The one that got killed by the robbers was a tax collector. Right. No, my fault. I understand you're familiar with my mentor, Richard. Yes, we've known each other since our childhood. Richard was the son of my fencing teacher, and Richard, my brother, and I studied fencing together. We became friends. Those were the days, by the way. Do you know, William, how Richard got his nickname? Long ago he was called Richard Irontooth because once in a fight he lost his tooth, and his father, without a second's thought, made an iron tooth for him. And oh, my hand ached for days after that fight. His teeth really are like iron too. But now, of course, I cannot even recall what the fight was about. Right, I have no more questions. Let's wear it for now. Stuff's too expensive anyway. Knight's Temple. That's where we came from, right? Yeah, there's Aaron Demian. Good day, William. What brings you to our temple? My name is Aaron. I am one of the priests who carry the light of knowledge and the God's revelations to the people. I am William, a graduate of the night school which is under your temple. So it's not the first time I'm here. Yeah, well, it sounds like he knows you. Oh yes, the young treasure searcher, of course. Mandy. I need to say treasure searcher a lot, which isn't easy to say. Of course, I've heard about you. Then the gods themselves have sent you to our temple, William, and by the will of the gods, your help to our temple will be taken into account in this life, and in all future lives as well. Fine, so it came in time then. You've come here not by your own will, but by the will of the gods. Indeed, the gods have turned your eyes and feet to the temple. This is a hard time, hard for all of Darien. Young knights like you are the support and the hope not only for the royal power, but also of the spiritual prosperity of our country. I see, I have often wondered if I was chosen by the gods for some important mission. I just want to know what the mission might be. Your dedication to the gods' will is praiseworthy, young searcher. I ask you to accept this purse of donations and bring it to the Temple of Deceased Souls. This temple stands on sanctified land in Martian Swamp. The way is long and dangerous, which is why I cannot entrust even such slender donations to anyone else. Find Brother Ovian and deliver the purse into his hands. Okay, I'll deliver the purse. Leave it to me. I'll be back in a flash. Well, we won't be back in a flash, but because I don't know where it is, but that's fine. Oh, we can get a priest back. We should probably do that. No. Oh, hang on. So how much money do we have? Do we only have 300 gold? Really? No, we have... No. We have almost 10,000 gold. Oh, I see. That's the... we can't... Oh, we lost our horseman and our knight. That's a shame. But we can't have any more of those. Yeah. Not enough leadership to hire troops. Yeah, we don't have money for this. We do have money for this. But let's not. So actually we had more money than I thought. Maybe we should buy +2 to defense. For 200. 100 leadership was... Yeah, we probably could use this one. Yeah. So it's 3,000. Oh right, we can buy... Oh, here's some infantry. Let's... There we go. Let's get those to the back. Oh, we can get more priests now, because we have more leadership because of our... Wait, did we get more leadership? Yeah, from our belt. That must be a very nice belt then. Let's stop up on priests. Trigum. Technician Trigum. Hey, greetings to you, traveler. I see you're impressed, eh? Yes, I'm impressed. So what is it? It looks like a boat with a balloon attached, but it seems to be hanging in the air. What kind of magic holds this up? By the sound of it, you've never been out of Darien. Otherwise, you'd know about dwarven machines. This flying boat is called a dirigible. It's a dwarven invention for traveling through the air. Pure science and no magic. It's just this balloon that holds it in the air. So you, stranger, would you like to take a ride on such a thing? My name is William, but I don't know. It's a bit frightening. William, so you are our royal treasure searcher. Wonderful. Me and your predecessor, De Veer, traveled a lot around the world for a long time ago. My name is Trigan. I'm the pilot and service technician of that thing there. Basically, I watch over the dirigible to keep it in good order. Well, William, I'm glad we've got acquainted. I know you were my man from the moment I caught sight of you. You see how you got interested. You see how you got interested in the dirigible? Look, it seems like it would be nice to fly over the forest and the mountains in a thing like that. Maybe someday you will show me what Dorian looks like from the dirigible, from above, you know. Sorry, but that's not going to work out. Not right now, anyhow. After Cordar and Darian started their war, there's no way to find spare parts. So this aircraft stays in the air only thanks to a prayer and my leather belt, which I use to fix the elevators. Maybe it'll go for a few miles, but after that, Well, I don't want to happen. But don't worry, we will take your machine up sometime, be sure of that. I can hardly wait. You probably don't understand my excitement. Probably you've never flown before. Do you know what it's like to fly in the clouds like a bird? You know, Trigum, you're the first dwarf that I've met that enjoys the sky so much. But to tell you the truth, in fact, you're the first dwarf I've ever spoken to. Anyway, see you later. Alright, let's have a fight with the enemy troop here. Can we quick save? Yeah, that's nice. Oh, we have multiple quick saves, it seems. Yeah, let's delete a few. Alright, you can split them up. Let's bless our warrior. we should get him into harm's way, but well, might as well. There's a big stack. Oh, of course. So that's his current health, but I can't really see what his maximum health is. Let's try 18. Nope, that didn't kill him. There. Let's have you defend. Oh yeah, we can also sure. Oh, he didn't kill him. Maybe he can. Yeah. Yeah, I thought he was frozen in place. Yeah, let's just attack. Yeah, he's gonna try to get out of range. Nope. Not too bad, and we leveled up. William has gained a new level. We get plus 100 leadership and plus 1 defense. Oh, we have to choose. I'm guessing for now we'll choose leadership because then we can just recruit more people. And get some extra gold, which is nice because then we can recruit new guys. What do we have? 11 of 14, 70. No. So how do we actually split these up? No, I don't want to dismiss them, I want to split them up. Separate troops, right, there we go. Right, I think I'll leave it here for the first episode. Let's make a save. Yeah, this first game seems to ease you in a bit more. Well, not so much in the explaining how the game works. I'm still finding that out more myself rather than the game telling me. But that's all right. Maybe they just really expect you to to read the manual. But then again, it's not always a bad thing. Getting endless pop-up screens telling you how to play the game is rather tiring. Sometimes more fun to just figure it out by yourself, really. Anyway, yeah, I'll leave it at here for now. Thanks for watching.